Good afternoon. It's great to be back in Champaign. I feel like I've been on the road quite a bit. Open Big Ten season this past weekend. Um, a split weekend in a lot of ways for us. Split in terms of results. A loss to Iowa on Thursday, and a pretty successful performance and win against the defending Big Ten champs Nebraska on Sunday. Split in terms of performance. I thought it was probably one of our weaker performances on Thursday of the season and probably one of our best on Sunday. And I think when you do that, you credit your team for rebounding. We've got some youth on our team, and I think what happened on Thursday was our veterans really tried to help teach the youth instead of focus on their own game. Players like Janelle and Illini really working to introduce the young ones into Big Ten season. And in doing so, sort of forgot about what their own role was. Certainly talked to them in the interim about taking care of what they do and doing what they do well. And I think you saw with her 2-goal performance on Sunday, Janelle certainly answered that challenge, as did the rest of our team. And so I'm excited to be at home this weekend for us to open our Big Ten play here at home, especially I think that with a team that's figured out if they all do their own job well, they can be successful in the Big Ten. We have a Big Ten Network game here Thursday against Indiana. A 2:30 in the afternoon game, which makes it a little bit of a challenge. But we've got a great student promotion, a wonderful powder paint party going on at halftime. So hopefully it's not raining, because that would turn into I'm not sure what it would turn into if it was raining like this. But I think a fun powder paint party for the students on Thursday. And then our annual soccer fest on Sunday with free Jimmy Johns and bounce houses and fan zone, face painting, all of the things that make it an exciting soccer fest that we've had for years. And certainly looking for the fans to come out and see our opening Big Ten soccer this weekend. So happy to answer any questions.
How did you feel about the play of Claire Wheely in goal this weekend?
I think what you see from Claire now is a goalkeeper who's getting better. I think the Michelle Denley and Darcy Dietrich have sort of raised the level of our goalkeeping, because they're challenging us every day in practice. And Michelle does some things that Claire hasn't done well most of the time in her career, and I think it's challenging Claire to get better. She was much better off her line. Her kicking game is improved. And certainly her shot-stopping ability has always been there. I think in Iowa she actually kept us in the game with a couple great saves as we were sort of struggling a little bit defensively, and certainly came up big again against Nebraska. And so I think she's continuing to mature as a goalkeeper, and that's certainly going to help us going forward.
You mentioned playing on the Big Ten Network on Thursday. Does that get you guys a little bit more excited, maybe?
I think especially for the young ones, the first time you play a TV game and the TVs are out there and the cords and the microphones and a TV timeout, you sort of get a sense of sort of the stage on which you've entered. And I think it'll be exciting for our players to do that. It's going to be exciting for us to play at home and play a Big Ten game at home, but to put it on the network and, like you said, have the TV cameras, have the microphones, I think it's an exciting time for them to be able to realize, especially for the young players, the stage that they've entered in terms of playing Big Ten soccer. So I think it'll be an exciting time for us to step on our home field and play. I think this team, especially after Thursday's game in Iowa, is just hungry to keep getting back out and playing. You could see the energy on Sunday. They wanted to kind of show everybody what kind of team they are, and I think they'll really have that kind of energy when we show up at home on Thursday.
Anything else for Janet?
Great. Thank you, guys. Have a great week.